Good morning, beautiful people. It's time for Tammy. And the first order of business today is to show you these little dragons that we did last time with the mica, chameleon mica. And I mixed the chameleon mica into the resin. I haven't cleaned these up yet, so they still have sharp edges. But it has like a translucent look. I hope you can see. If you want a more solid metally look, you definitely want to paint the mold. But I mixed the mica, the chameleon mica, right into the resin and poured it. And that's how I got this translucent look. Okay, so that's them. And let's see, I gotta put these where there's no wet resin. I've got a new mold from Into Resin. It's a little trinket jar. I love it, love it, love it, love it. It's got this cool pattern on the inside, so you get a little surprise when you open the trinket box. And I also need to do another one of these dragons. I've sold all my dragons. They're all gone. And I need more. So I've chosen these two colors. This one's a chameleon, and this one's a really good deep violet color, and I'm gonna pour them together, if that makes sense. So this is brand new. I gotta take the paper off. This is a red chameleon, red to purple, red to pink to purple. So I think it's gonna look good with that purple. So I've got 2 cups here. I've got some resin mixed already. I'm going to pour some in the cups. I use my Let's Resin mixer, which is saving my hands to mix all this resin up. Let's see. I'm going to make this one the chameleon. Be real careful with this stuff. I want a real strong color, so I'm being pretty generous with the mica. I'll get that mixed up in there. And it takes a minute to get a good mix on mica. There's always a few little dry spots that don't want to go. Make sure you're scraping the sides and the bottom to get a good mix. Now I could paint these colors on and then pour, but I just personally like mixing the mica in the resin. Now I've got a lot of mica on my stick. So I'm trying to get that cleaned up. But I hope you guys are doing okay, enjoying your summer, and getting out there. Okay. I think I always check and make sure it's not too translucent. I like a good solid color. Sorry, this is taking me a minute. This mica does not want to mix up good today. And speaking of temperature, I was just thinking about how nice it is outside. I keep my house, this sounds terrible, but I keep my house locked up and the air conditioning on so I can control the humidity. So I don't let too much humidity accumulate in the house. I try to keep it under 40. But your individual manufacturer of the resin that you use will have a recommended humidity level. Save you a lot of heartache. Okay, I'm going to mix up this purple. Get it all mixed up in there. Okay. Oh, and make sure you do something nice for yourself today. It's a beautiful day, a good day to take care of ourselves. Whether that's doing something beauty-wise, like a bubble bath or a facial, or whether working on resin is your self-care. Whatever works for you. But I think you should do something for self-care every day. This purple's looking beautiful. Get all the mica off my stick. And gosh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, here we go. I'm going to mix these colors together, but in the dragon, I'm going to put this one in first and then let it set so that this, the chameleon mica settles down into the little cells of crystals that are in this dragon. I'm just going to let them settle down in there and then put the purple on top. So the purple's mainly in the back. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to give this purple one more shake because I see some dry mica on top. I want to make sure it's really good and mixed. And then here we go. A little of each. Okay, and then the lid. All right. I'm going to wait for those, sorry about my hand. I'm going to wait for those bubbles to pop a little bit. I've got my isopropyl. You can see those colors dancing. I got one little piece of mica in here. That's better. Okay. And still air bubbles coming up, so I'm going to let that do its thing for a while, and then I'm going to finish up this dragon. Real small, so it's gentle. Because I kind of want the purple to stay mostly in the back, on the bottom. Whoa, over pour. Hi, Chunk. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more in here. I over poured that other wing just a little bit, so that's going to need to be cleaned up when that's done. But these are looking great. These are mixing up good. Isopropyl alcohol. You don't want to overdo it with the isopropyl because you can really dilute everything, and I've never had a bad reaction, but I'm careful not to use too much. There, all the bubbles are coming out. Everything's swirling together good. I think they're going to be beautiful. And I'll show you next time. We're going to let this cure. And then next time I'll show you them finished and we'll start a new project. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. Treat yourself good. And remember that no matter what, you are loved. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.